Welcome back to Director's Choice. The year 1995 was when we were introduced to one of the most amazing animations of all time. The Toy Story franchise and the Squad of Toys gave us a refreshing view of friendship, in spite of trials, arguments, and failed displays of superpowers.
To infinity and beyond!
Among the squad, Buzz Lightyear was one of the toys that stood out the most. But how much do you actually know about the Space Ranger action figure character? In this episode of Director's Choice, we're going to be taking a super close look into the helmet, or more specifically, into the character that inspired the production of the Buzz Lightyear figure that became a key part of Toy Story. What's his backstory? What's the most exciting part of the movie? And just how exactly does Lightyear, the movie, fit into the world of Buzz Lightyear and his friends from Toy Story?
I think I can see it. It's staring right at us.
Here's everything you need to know about Buzz Lightyear.
To infinity
And
The Toy Story movies, spin-offs, and series follow the adventures, hilarious moments, and heartwarming bonds of a squad of toys. First owned by Andy and later by Bonnie, Buzz Lightyear is one of the toys in the squad.
Isn't Woody back yet?
do you think he's lost?
Buzz, what do we do?
What do we do, Buzz? Buzz, what do we do?
well,
What do we do, Buzz?
I,
What do we do, Buzz? Buzz, Buzz.
What would Woody do?
Buzz is an action figure of a heroic and fictional space ranger. And just in case that bit seems too complex, let's break it down. Just like we have Spider-Man, a fictional hero, which is a character that now has several action figure toys, Buzz Lightyear was a space ranger and hero, and the Buzz Lightyear toy in Toy Story is an action figure based on him.
Come on, we're almost there. El vaquero. Buzz, come here. Give me a lift.
The soon-to-be-released movie Lightyear from Pixar's studio is a standalone that focuses on the journey of the Space Ranger and his heroic adventure. In a lot of ways, it's as though we get to watch the movie that influenced the production of Buzz Lightyear toys, which were a prominent part of the Toy Story movies. Like any good franchise movie, Toy Story has over the years taken us several stages into the future, from when we first meet Andy, Woody, Buzz, and the squad, to the point where Andy leaves for college.
Mom, it's okay.
I know. It's just... I wish I could always be with you.
But now it's taking us back to the past, long before the Buzz Lightyear action figures were manufactured. Lightyear is an animation based on the origin story and adventures of Space Ranger Buzz Lightyear, who is the fictional hero that inspired the Buzz Lightyear toys featured in Toy Story. So while fans of the 1995 version may enjoy some nostalgic effect in seeing Lightyear, it has enough unique concepts as a standalone movie to attract new audiences. Buzz Lightyear is a young test pilot who not only becomes a Space Ranger, but he is the captain of the Universe Protection Unit of the Space Ranger Corps from the Intergalactic Alliance. The movie follows his journey from a young and naive perspective into the full responsibility of being the captain of a global protection unit. The Lightyear movie is the origin story for one of the most loved characters in Toy Story, and by June 2022, we'll get to see it play out just as Andy or any of the children in Toy Story would have seen it. And if the previous movies have any inclination, then Buzz Lightyear is going to be a thrilling delight. Lightyear is an animation with an already established physical appearance, so the biggest deal about the character, aside from the extensive work by the animation team, is the actor playing the voice of Buzz Lightyear. And what better way than for a captain to play a captain? If you haven't heard about it, now you know. Chris Evans is Marvel's Captain America, and he's joining Disney and Pixar as the captain of the Universe Protection Unit for the Space Ranger Corps. And according to Chris Evans, this is just as exciting for him as it is for the viewers.
The soldier.
God's righteous man, pretending you could live without a war.
It was first revealed in 2020 that Chris Evans was stepping up to the plate and taking on the role long associated with Tim Allen's voice, although in a different capacity due to the plot of Lightyear. The former actor was the voice of Buzz Lightyear in the Toy Story franchise movies, and a lot of viewers associate him with the character, so Chris Evans becoming Buzz Lightyear for Lightyear is still exciting news. But a new setting, new timeline, and new plot call for a new voice, and Chris Evans is the chosen one. Okay, we'll take it easy on the dramatics.
Great, glittering galaxies! This place is enormous!
The plot of Lightyear sets out to fill in the gaps in Buzz's backstory. Set in a sci-fi universe, it focuses mainly on the Space Ranger's journey and is settling into heroic responsibilities. Lightyear is basically an expansion of the Toy Story universe to include a lot of action that does not occur on Earth. How did the Space Ranger go from being a regular young man to fighting on a different planet? And how did he go from that to becoming so heroic that he inspired the production of a massive line of toys created after him? Well, we're all going to find out when the animation hits the big screens. Lightyear is set to be released right before the summer of 2022. It was first announced in December 2020, and the first glimpse at the trailer was on the 27th of October 2021. All things going as planned, Lightyear might be the animation of the summer.
Buzz?
Yeah, Buzz too. I cannot wait to see his face when he hears that I found...
Oh, Peep?
Buzz! My old moving buddy!
Buzz?
Good to see you.
Woody, it's Bo Peep!
The most accurate answer is pretty much anywhere Disney and Pixar decide to put it on. It's expected that the animation will show in cinemas across the country, and of course, it will be available on Disney's streaming platform, Disney+.
You did what?
I did not.
Lightyear is coming in 2022, and we couldn't be more excited for it. If the human Space Ranger is anything like the toy, then we're definitely in for an amazing ride. Buzz Lightyear the toy had a great personality, and he was a fierce and brave leader whenever he needed to be. It's also very likely that we'll see Buzz having cool superpowers or doing some stunts with his suit. It might take a few scenes to get used to seeing Buzz's infamous suit on a different planet and hearing Chris Evans' voice behind his face. But we're excited to see what's in store. That's all for today. Thanks for joining us on the breakdown of what you need to know about Buzz Lightyear. Take a moment to look at this other recent clip by Director's Choice, and be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring that bright notification bell to get alerts for our latest videos.